to heal from emotional eating, you have to build a strong inner power because it's less about the actual food per se, and it's so much more about the voices in your mind, like the voices in your head that even if you bring your safe food, it's like going to the gym, standing on a treadmill, but not really doing it, right? It's like you bring your safe food, you eat your safe food, but then you end up eating anyway, right? It's one of the reasons why I'm not a fan of eating in advance of going to a party. Some people will say like, "Oh, well, I don't want to eat the food at the party, so I'll eat my lunch in advance and then I'm going to go or I'll eat dinner, my quote unquote healthy dinner at home and then I'll go to the party and I'll be less tempted at the party because I already ate." That's totally that never works because we're not eating out of hunger anyway. We're eating out of because of feeling pressure, because of wanting to participate, because of a lot of other emotional reasons why we're eating. And so I am a fan, to get back to your question, I am a fan of bringing your own food to something, but it's up to you to hold yourself responsible and say, I brought this. This is the food I'm eating here. And regardless of the other pulls that I have towards eating the other food, I'm not going to do that. I mean, it's advanced, but it's the whole thing. Yeah, so we're talking about the holidays now, but I mean, that's the advice I give to my clients and students all the time. But it's but like you just said, it's not something that you can just it's not like making sourdough bread. It's not like you can just get the instructions and then implement. It's something and then you do it. You just follow the instructions, then you get the bread loaf, right? Like this is something that you need consistent support reinforcement practicing, right? It's like if you want to start deadlifting 350 pounds, you don't start with 350 pounds. You have to like train your muscles to be able to get to the 350 pounds. It could take months, it could take a year. And so that's what I do with my mentorship with my students and my clients in the mentorship, because I've realized that in order to be able to show up to a holiday season with this strong core, this strong inner power, these boundaries, this ability to have that, it's not something that you're going to be able to just download a PDF with instructions and you're going to be able to do it for the holidays. It's something you have to train yourself up to do all the time. And I think that that's what's missing when it comes to people wanting to have success overcoming emotional eating, being able to stand the holidays. Because to be honest, and even and specifically for people who want to lose weight forever, where they're not yo-yoing back and forth. Because to be honest, at this point in my life, I don't feel any different around the holidays than I do around my normal everyday eating. To me, it's like completely the same. Okay, maybe there's more food around, but the way that I behave around food and the way that I engage with eating is exactly the same in my regular life. And, it's exactly the same in November and December as it is in May, you know? And so I think but training that ability to be able to have that consistent neutrality around the food, where it doesn't where you don't feel like you're succumbing to all this seduction about food, and is something that you have to train up when it's not the holidays, to be honest.